Hello, good evening. Thank you so much for doing this video review with us. Why don't you go ahead and give us a basic introduction about the course and the school that you have got admit?
Okay. So I have gotten admit from both ESSEC and ESSEC at their Master in Management program. That is a 2-year program, and both of the schools are in France, near Paris.
Okay, all right, great. So before I actually shoot my question, I want to congratulate you for getting an admit into top-notch universities. Great to hear these universities are actually very reputed and very competitive to get into, and you managed to do so. So many congratulations for that. My very first question would be, how exactly was your experience working with MiM Essay?
So I would say my experience was very good, and the overall experience was very good, and the counselor assigned to me was very responsive, and he actually responded to me very quickly and didn't. So he actually advised me on a personal level as well, because he I think just graduated after doing his 2 years MIM.
Right.
So that was good as well, and overall it was very good.
All right. So you mentioned about your consultant who is there actively working on your application and helping you out throughout the process. So my next question would be regarding your consultant only. How exactly did they add value to your application?
Okay, so the consultant actually did an MIM in France, which was the country that I was targeting. So they and they added basically they added value by not only advising me about the program itself, but the possibilities after the program, as well as since he was there, since he was studied at the MIM, so he told me about the various ways adcoms look at the application, as well as other ways to improve it. So these were like very targeted ways based on my profile. Right. So yeah, those were some of the ways that he added value to my application.
Perfect, very great. And how exactly did you get to know about MiM Essay? I would really like to be known about that.
Okay. So when I was searching about the MIM programs in the world, different MIM programs in the world, right? When I was researching about them, I came across MIM Essay as one of the top results that people were talking about on various forums. Right. Be it like Quora, GMAT Club, a lot of places people were talking about it. So I decided to check out their website and then go through all the details that they had, as well as other resources that they have. So there are a lot of free resources as well. For example, interview questions and such, they are not locked behind a paywall or anything like that. So so I thought, like, in addition to these, I could also improve my profile, because it's like this application is mostly a once in a lifetime thing, right? I wouldn't be I wouldn't be applying for it later on. At least I didn't want to. I just wanted to succeed in first try.
Of course.
So I thought, why not get MiM Essay to help me and put my best foot forward before that comes.
Okay, I'm really glad that you made that decision and gave us the opportunity to help you out through the process entirely and make sure you get an admit, which we were able to achieve. So I'm pretty glad that we were on the same page and we could help you out with that. So there were a lot of process basically was being involved in your application to make it successful from the very beginning. If you talk about the brainstorming session to shortlisting of the schools, working on different aspects in your essays, definitely, and even the post-application process were involved. So if we take CRM and all of these processes, and I give you like one option, like of all the services that were given to you from our end, then if I ask you that you have to choose just one, the one that you like the best, the one that you thought was most fruitful, so what would that be and why?
Okay, so I would say that the best service was the essay editing. Okay. And that was the part that I was the most. So I knew that I would be able to write a good essay, but I didn't know what the adcoms wanted. Right. Which so that was the part that I was most skeptical about.
Okay, all right. So you think that the essay editing part was something that was really the game changer for you, and that is something that made sure that your application turns out to be a successful one. So I believe that was a very good answer. Okay, all right. So that was basically it, but I have one last question for you. If there are people at this particular point in time who are planning to go ahead and study abroad, but they are not too sure which consultancy they have to choose and how they should proceed with the process. So what advice would you like to give to the people out there? Do you think that they should go ahead and try MIM Essay?
I would say they certainly should,
Right.
if they are applying for the first time. It adds a lot of value to the application. Not only so, the tips that any applicants right now would find online are very generic and not targeted towards their profile. And getting a consultant one-on-one working on the application would make sure that the essays, the resume, and all the different aspects of the application are particularly based to make sure that your profile looks the best that it possibly can in front of the adcom.
Absolutely.
So yes, that is I would say one of the reasons to take a MiM Essay.
Right, because of course you know about your profile, but you need professional support to make it look pretty and to make sure that this is the essays or the SOPs or whatever resume or what the requirement might be to get and to convert it into a successful one. You might need additional help and assistance with that with the people who are specialized in the respective field. So of course, that's a very valid point. That's all from my end. Thank you so much for taking out your valuable time. Once again, congratulations and all the very best for your future. I'm pretty sure there are pretty bigger things coming out again for you. So yeah, all the very best and thank you once again. Thank you so much.
Thank you.